Hey everybody, and welcome to another Cricut craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus video. Make sure you hit that bell icon because that will alert you to when I post a new video. Today we're going to talk about patterned vinyl. This stuff is a lot of fun. It comes in both adhesive and HTV. You can do a lot of different things with this, and people have asked me several times to show you guys some of the ideas on what you can do with this patterned vinyl. So one of them is the Beach Bestie that I made, and there's a tutorial on this. I will link it below. But this one is, you can make it very, very bold. You can make the pattern be your center focal point. You can also do it where you use the pattern as an offset for your design. And then you can do a pattern with just some of the words to make the words a little bit different. And I know these are hard to see, and I will show you close-ups of these throughout the video. And then you can do one where you cut out a shape out of your word or your vinyl and a word. Really fun, easy stuff, and those are super bold. And then with the HTV, you can do something like a monogram where the pattern is more of your focal point. And I'm going to show you guys how to design this shirt, because it's really easy and a lot of fun. And then you can also do one where the pattern vinyl is maybe a little bit more subtle, like this one, where our pattern vinyl is right here, and I know I totally went that way. Pattern vinyl is right here, and it's just a little bit of Dirty Baseball. So I used Dirty Baseball, which is this one, and these are all from 651. This is an HTV, but you can also get this in adhesive. There's this really pretty rose pattern, which is what we used for our monogram. One of their more popular ones is Blurred Mermaid. These three are HTV. And again, remember, you can get all these in HTV or adhesive, which is great. And then some of the adhesive ones that I have, Buffalo Plaid, a Rainbow Geometric Style, of course, the Citrus, which is one of my favorites. And then they have this awesome tie-dye, which they designed in-house. So nobody else carries this, just them. One of their designers did it. This comes in both the black version and a white version. So let's go over to Design Space so I can show you guys how to do this monogram, and then I'm going to show you each of these nice and close. I've already made my monogram, and I will link that below to show you guys how to do that, but it's super easy. And I've put a circle behind it because we're going to make a heart monogram. So what we're going to do is just make a big heart. We're just going to use the heart from Design Space. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move all of this. I'm going to move the heart all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to do that so that we can see, and it's just being a pain, so we're just going to send it to the back. But we're going to do that so that it's easier to see where we're going to put our circle. And I'm going to change our circle color just to make it easier to see. So we're going to put our circle, and I kind of want it like here-ish in the heart because we're using a patterned vinyl. So I definitely want to make sure that you can see it a lot of the, with a lot of the pattern. But we are going to make this relatively small. So we got to keep that in mind as well. So I think we're going to go right there. So what we need to do is slice out our circle from our heart. So you're going to select your circle and hold Control, and you can select your heart over in your Layers panel. And we're just going to slice it. And we're going to go real fast through this just because we just want to show you guys how to do this really quick. So there is what your design will look like. Now, we do need to make this a lot smaller because that's way too big. My heart should probably be no bigger than about 3.5 inches. So that's probably a pretty good size. And this is going to be really small, but that's totally okay. We're going to click on Make It. And for this, because we're using patterned vinyl, we don't mirror the heart. The part that's going to be your patterned vinyl, you do not mirror it. But you do need to make sure you mirror your part that's just going to be regular vinyl, which is just our little tiny monogram part here. So that's the only part that you mirror. So we're going to go ahead and click on Continue. And we're going to cut out our monogram, and we're going to cut out our patterned vinyl. So we're going to let it set our material, and it's going to do this, and I don't know why, but everybody's complained about it. It's a pain in the butt. It doesn't like to always load. So if it does that, always, again, remember to mirror just your regular iron-on that you're cutting. click continue, and hopefully it'll work this time. If not, I'll just jump over to show you guys the machine. But I wanted to show you that we just set it to regular iron-on. You're going to cut both of these just on plain old regular iron-on. So let's go ahead and get our maps loaded, and then we can get them cut out if this thing ever decides to load my materials. So we're going to start with the offset, which is this one. And this one I used the white lily and a gray vinyl to put behind on a wine glass. And just like regular adhesive vinyl, these are hand wash only, but the color won't bleed. You could actually put these on a vehicle as well if you wanted to. But as you can see, we just used that one as an offset. So it's really easy to do, and I will have a tutorial to show you guys how to do offset. With the Beach Bestie, this one comes with the SVG, and you can download it off the website. And I made the citrus print be kind of the focal point of my Beach Bestie versus maybe not covering it. I just thought this one was really bright and fun with the Periwinkle Beach Bestie. I did this cup, which is a blue Dollar Tree cup, and this is with the citrus print, and you can see how pretty that pineapple looks. And then I just cut my name in the same vinyl. It's really, really bright and vibrant, and it sticks really, really well. And then the last one I did with the adhesive is this cup, and it just says, "I can't, I'm a mermaid." Now with this one, you'll see it a little bit better when the cup is actually being used, and less so right now. But it's really fun. It's a really fun print. You can see it's a mermaid print. This one I probably could have done with an offset, and it might have stood out a little bit more, but I kind of like it that it's kind of hidden. And then we did the monogram right here. Now one thing to note, when you get printed pattern HTV, it's going to ask you if you want to get a heat transfer mask. And basically what that is it's the clear sheet that's over regular HTV. Printed pattern vinyl does not come with it, and you will need to get a sheet. You can also use a leftover piece from another set of HTV that you did. I don't recommend that though if you have dogs or cats or anything that's going to get your HTV sheet dirty, because it will stick to your vinyl. But this is super easy. We're going to show you guys how to do this one. And then the last one we have, which I'm still currently wearing, is this really fun dirty baseball. This was a lot of fun to do. It's just like I said, a little subtle piece, and then everything else on this is electric. But this little subtle heart was just a cute way to kind of give a nod to the baseball theme. I hope you guys had fun seeing some great ideas with the ways to use printed patterned vinyl. We have a couple videos linked below that will help you learn how to use the HTV, and also showing you the Beach Bestie, which uses some of the adhesive vinyl. And then we'll have some more coming up that are going to show you some other great ideas with that printed patterned vinyl. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos all the time. Hit that bell icon, that will let you know when I post a new video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and happy crafting.